Hello, my name is Seonaid Beaumont. I'm a higher trainee doctor working in Lowell Ward in North Lincolnshire, and I'm talking to you as a representative of the many resident doctors working in RDaSH. I'd like to start by explaining what resident doctors are, and then talk about the recent work that RDaSH has been doing to support us. So, resident doctors are doctors who are in between graduating medical school and becoming a consultant. They're on a training pathway to becoming a consultant or a GP. Some resident doctors might be in their very first placement after qualifying, some might have a decade or more of medical experience. In RDaSH, resident doctors are mainly comprised of foundation doctors in their first 2 years after medical school, psychiatry core and higher trainees for training to become psychiatry consultants, and GP trainees who are on a psychiatry rotation before becoming a GP. The term resident doctors is a newer one, which replaced the old name of junior doctors last year. All resident doctors are rotational, meaning we work in each team we're placed in for between 4 months and a year before moving on to another job, which is often in a different town. This can be exhausting for resident doctors who will change jobs every few months for around a decade. And in this context, there is nothing better than joining a team and a trust that is welcoming and supportive. We know that RDaSH as a trust is well liked by resident doctors. NHS England carries out an annual National Training and Education Survey, and in 2025 RDaSH performed well by the standards of other trusts, with 82% of resident doctors reporting a positive overall experience, and particularly high scores in doctors' experience of teamwork within the trust. One of the drivers of this good result is likely to be the systems that RDaSH employs to listen to its resident doctors. RDaSH holds a monthly trainer and training meeting where the resident doctors and their supervisors can discuss issues, and from this and from the Junior Doctors Forum, the Trust is good at taking on and actioning the issues we raise. An example of recent positive progress is the response from RDaSH following concerns raised in that meeting about the profound effect that involvement in significant and serious incidents can have on trainees' well-being and training progression. RDaSH has taken the lead among local trusts by approving the appointment of a serious incident supervisor to provide practical and pastoral support for trainees going through these events. Alongside this, a new standard operating policy has been approved by the Trust to ensure incidents involving resident doctors are picked up so that the doctors get the support they need. RDaSH are also making it clear they want resident doctors to be involved in planning the future of the Trust by involving a resident doctor representative on the High-Quality Therapeutic Care Task Force involved in planning the delivery of Promises 18 to 23 about acute care in RDaSH. That's a role which I hold, which is probably why I've ended up in front of this camera today. The message I would like to leave you with is that if you work with resident doctors, you have the chance to help shape the senior doctors of our future and to leave them with an impression of RDaSH that might affect where they choose to work as consultants. Please do take the chance to get to know us, even though we're here temporarily. Share your specialist experience of your field where you can, and demonstrate to the resident doctors our RDaSH values so that they leave knowing all the great parts of working here. Thank you.